We are laser focused on wanting to maintain coverage for everyone that continues to be eligible.
Tens of thousands of people learned this week their Medicaid coverage has ended. Good evening, I'm Brendan Morano. Karina has the night off. And it's not just Illinois. Millions across the country have also lost their coverage. This comes as people once again need to go through a renewal process to determine their eligibility after it was paused during the pandemic. State Capitol reporter Theodora Kulvaris has more.
More than 47,000 people in Illinois no longer have Medicaid coverage this month.
I'm disheartened but not surprised. We expected that just due to the fact it hasn't happened in 3 years, we might have a higher number of people who would lose coverage.
Before the pandemic, people were required to go through a renewal process every year to determine if they were still eligible for coverage. But the federal government paused that because of the COVID-19 public health emergency. That pause came to an end earlier this year, and the state began sending out renewal notices to people.
Everybody kind of has to get back in the groove again of knowing that they need to watch for letters from the state, have their eligibility checked again. And a lot of people have either never done it before, so they don't know how, or have forgotten.
Some who lost their coverage were no longer eligible. Others either didn't show proof of their eligibility or didn't provide additional information to the state.
And one of the concerns we have is our information getting to you? So let's be proactive and make sure that they have the opportunities to be able to update their address, right? And update their contact information. And again, our top priority is making sure everyone who is eligible maintains their coverage.
But for people who didn't respond, they can get their coverage reinstated if they send in their information within 90 days.
If they had to go to the doctor in between or something came up and they had to go to the hospital, their coverage would be reinstated, so they would actually have no gap in coverage within that 90-day period.
Reporting in Springfield, Theodora Kulvaris, WCIA3, your local news leader.
To make sure people are ready to renew, the Department of Health and Family Services wants people to go online, set up your account, and make sure your address is up to date, and then find your due date so you know when you'll get your renewal material. Of the more than 47,000 who lost Medicaid coverage this month, more than 13,000 were no longer eligible, and more than 34,000 didn't respond to the state showing proof of eligibility or didn't provide additional information. The federal government estimates about 700,000 people will lose coverage this year.